guys, you might have been using different kinds of operating systems like Windows, Mac, Linux, but do you guys know the concept behind the operating system, the purpose of operating system? Then watch this complete video. Hi, this is me, Pathak. You're watching Pathak Media, and in this video I'm gonna talk about the basic of operating system and why we use the operating system, the purpose of operating system. So if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, there is a red subscribe button below this video. Click there to subscribe us and also click on the bell icon so that you can get notification as soon as I upload videos on YouTube. Computer system requires at least 4 things to run the computer. Means when you buy a computer, it has lots of implements that makes a computer where we can work. For that, a computer needs some hardware like monitors, keyboards, mouse, printers, and they need application software, operating system, and another thing is that they need some drivers to make their hardware run, and another thing is the user. The user is needed so that the computer system can be run. Computer system is a very huge term because it does not define a certain thing, because it has to include different things like hardware, software, operating systems, users. It includes so many things because there are so many kinds of software. We use the operating system in our computer devices. Without using operating system, we cannot run the system. When we buy the computer system from any shop, from any store, from any electronic shop, then we need to install the operating system in our computer systems. Operating systems are actually the software. They are the system softwares that it gives the user an interface so that we can connect, we can use, we can do different kinds of tasks in our computer system. Actually, we know that the most of the computer user might know that the computer understands only the binary digits, that is 1 and 0, whereas the human cannot understand the binary digits 1 and 0. So the operating system works as a bridge between the computer and the users to give a user interface for the user so that we can command to the computer system by using high level language, and the computer will understand that the input that you have provided in their machine level language, that is in binary digits, and the computer will function according to the command that you have given onto the computer. As I said, operating system is a software. There are so many kinds of software. There are application software, there are utility software, there are system software, whereas the operating systems are the system softwares. System softwares are that tools, that softwares that helps to use the machine, that is the device that can work to the users. We use the operating system so that we can work on the computer system that gives the interface. So that is the system software. Whereas we have so many application softwares like Photoshop, Microsoft, Office Word, Paint, Media Player, VLC. So there are different kinds of applications that have different purpose. That is, Microsoft Office Word has the purpose to create documents, to create PowerPoint files, documents, their presentations, and Photoshop has the purpose of creating graphics, designing, and they have their own purpose. Since they have their own purpose and they perform a specific function, so they are called the specific application software. And another is utility software. Utility software is that the applications, the tools that makes our computer that we can use, that makes our computer usable. That is we use CC Cleaner to clean our cache, temporary deleted files, unnecessary files from CC Cleaner, and we use antivirus softwares to remove viruses. We use firewalls. These all are the tools that makes our computer usable. We can use our computer, we can maintain our computer by using this utility software. So they are called the utility software. So while talking about the operating systems, we have to understand about the functions of operating systems as well, the purpose of operating system, because while using the operating systems we might have used different kinds of services of the operating systems like multitasking, file management, network management, but we do not exactly know the term which are the purpose of operating system. So let's talk about the terminology of the operating system, the purpose of the operating systems that we have already seen, that we have already used, but do not know the exact terminology. So the purpose of operating system is process management. So what is the process management? For example, when we run the operating system, we use different kinds of tools and services. For example, if you are a student, you use Office Word document to prepare your thesis file, your assignments. You use Microsoft PowerPoint to make the presentation for your assignments, for your academic requirements. So we watch movies, we play games, we do assignments, we do projects, we do programming in our computer system. Then all these things, whatever we do, either we watch movies, either we play games, either we prepare assignments, either we do presentations, either we create photographics, designs, then these all things are the process management. So the first purpose of the first function and the purpose of operating system is to process management. The main objective of the operating system is to give user interface so that the high level language that the human uses can be converted to the machine language so that the computer can function. But here I am talking about the function, the purpose of the operating system, what it does, what operating system actually does. Means the first thing that I said was the process management. The process management is to do different kinds of process that helps to different kinds of tasking, that is watching movies, playing games, creating documents, creating presentation, creating photographic designs. So these all things that we do in our computer system is due to the operating system, which is the process management. So another thing, the another important terminology, the purpose is that the file management. In computer devices, we create different kinds of files and documents. For example, we create images and save there. We edit videos and save there. We create text file, documents, programs, and save in our computer systems. But after that, we rename them, we copy them, we move them. These all things are file management actually. This is the file management. So the computer system, the operating systems helps in the file management. So another thing is main memory management. You might have heard about, studied about the ROM, that is read-only memory. What it does is that whatever we store in our computer system, they all are stored in the hard disks. And when we, for example, if we use the Office Word, then that application is stored in the hard drive. But when we click to run that application, that runs into the ROM, that is read-only memory. So it helps to manage main memory management actually, main memory management. So whenever we create documents and we create photographic designs, that will save into the hard disks. But whenever we try to access the application, like whenever we try to access Photoshop program, Windows applications, media player, then these all applications run on the ROM. Whereas when we save our file, that gets saved into the hard disk. That means the main memory is managed by the operating systems. So the another terminology is that secondary storage device management. That means, as I already said, that whatever we do on the application, on the tools, by using when we create assignments, when we edit movies, when we edit photos, that all gets saved into the secondary storage devices. That is hard disks or any pendrive application, which helps in the secondary storage management. And another is the network management. Network management means we use different kinds of technologies to connect to the internet, to have access to the internet. For example, we use LAN cable, Ethernet cable to connect to the internet. We use Wi-Fi access to connect to the internet. We use Bluetooth services as well. So these all things are served are made available by the operating system. So operating systems helps in the network management. They perform the network management so that we can get connect to the internet, we can connect with the Bluetooth, we can connect to Wi-Fi from the network management. So another thing is that internal clock management. Internal clock management means we always see the times that running on taskbar of the computer system. That is the internal clock management. The time always runs whenever we turn off the computer system. Even after we turn off the computer system, at the time of turning on the computer systems, we get our time, exact time according to the geographical location. So we have our time, accurate time displayed on the taskbar of the computer system. So this makes the complete logs according to the time. So it helps in the internal clock time management. So the last thing is that hardware component, because we use different kinds of hardware. So like we need to install different kinds of hardware: printer, mouse, keyboard. Sometimes we use cooler, and sometimes we use modem devices to connect to the internet as well. So these all things are controlled, managed by the operating system. Few years ago we need to use the drivers of certain things. For example, if you want to install the printer, connect the printer, we need to use driver of that printer. And if we want to use scanner, we need to install the driver of scanner. But now these days, whenever we install the operating system, we have everything set up there. We get so many drivers there, and we can connect so many hardware components in our computer system. So this is it for today. In this video we talk about the operating system. In gist, what I say is that the computer system is the interface that helps users to connect to the computer system, to do different kinds of commands, to do different kinds of tasks in the computer. The operating systems are the system software, and it helps in the process management, file management, network management, secondary storage management, internal clock management, and hardware management. To run a computer, we need 4 components, that is user, hardware, systems, and the operating system. So this is it for today. If you have any kind of confusion, any kind of suggestion, you can comment us and message us. And if you haven't subscribed our channel yet, there is that subscribe button with this video. Click there to subscribe us, and also click on the bell icon so that you can get notification as soon as I upload videos on YouTube. If you find this video really helpful, then don't forget to like this video. I will be coming up with more interesting video updates like this. Till then, stay safe, stay secure, stay updated. Thank you for watching.